number two, the day that is called Yawm al-Ba'th. Many times we confuse the two. We use the same word for both. Qiyamah, Maut, and Ba'th. But these are different things. Ba'th means people will be resurrected. So kuffar do believe, and they always believe that they have to die and there will be an end for them. But they did not believe on the resurrection, that one day they will come out of their graves and they will be coming, they will have that life, and they will all be coming out of the grave with the same body as they were buried with. This is called Hashr. This is the seventh article of our belief, or we can say that this is the seventh of the branches of Iman. Or 8. The seventh one was to believe in the last day. Number 8 is to believe on the resurrection. And number 9, something very related to this, and also many times mixed and confused in the same topic, and that is standing before Rabbul Alameen subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because there was time when the kuffar also claimed that we don't care even if we are resurrected. Because if I'm wealthy at this time, when I get resurrected, then I'll have all of my wealth with me, my children will come to support me, and I have my supporters all around, they will be resurrected also with me, so then I will have a lot of help at that time. So if we all are resurrected, then I have no fear. So these are 3 different articles of belief. Number 1, to believe in the last day. Number 2, to believe in the resurrection. And number 3, to believe that we all will be standing before Rabbul Alameen subhanahu wa ta'ala for the judgment after the resurrection. Quickly, looking at resurrection in the light of Quran and Hadith, there are many ayahs that talk about Yawm al-Hashr, a day when everything will be resurrected. All the human beings will be resurrected from their graves. And the Hadith indicate that the way the person lives his life in this world, if a person has been living a life of good life, doing a'mal salihah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless him to die with that type of death while he's doing something good. كَمَا تَعِيشُونَ تَمُوتُونَ. The way you live, this is how you're going to die. وَكَمَا تَمُوتُونَ تُحْشَرُونَ. And the way you die, this is how you will be resurrected. This is why Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in a hadith, a person who is out for Hajj and he's in Ihram, if that person would die in the status of Ihram, on the day of judgment he will get up, he will come out of his grave reciting Talbiya labbaik Allahumma labbaik. The way the person dies, this is how the person would be resurrected. And accordingly, this person will know his place, where to go and where to stand, and what group of people to go and stand with. Those people who die, God forbid, while committing any of the haram, the person is going on his car for something haram, had a car accident and died. This person was going towards the haram when he died. This is how this person will be resurrected, considered as if this person is still going towards haram. And the destination for people that are still going towards haram even after resurrection is Jahannam. This is why Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam reminds us that live a life that you would be pleased to see those things with you in the Akhirah. If a person would like to see whatever type of things we like to see with us in Akhirah, that's the type of life we should choose for ourselves in this world. And the way we live, this is how the person would die. A person who lives on Iman, inshallah, would die with the kalima of Iman. And a person, God forbid, who dies only away from Iman and things, as many people, they wake up on music, they sleep on music, they spend the whole day in music. At the time of death, this is what the person would be thinking about. And if this is what the person is thinking about at the time of death, this is what the person, how the person will be resurrected, and this is who this person will be standing with on the day of Qiyamah. وَامْتَازُوا الْيَوْمَ أَيُّهَا الْمُجْرِمُونَ. This is in Surah Yasin, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, an announcement will be made that all sinners, all those who are continuously committing sins, stay away from the virtuous people. You go into your own groups. You know which group of people you belong to, you go and stand with them. This is on the day of Hashr. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Quran reminds us, أَلَمْ يَرَوْا كَمْ أَهْلَكْنَا قَبْلَهُمْ مِنَ الْقُرُونِ أَنَّهُمْ إِلَيْهِمْ لَا يَرْجِعُونَ. Again in Surah Yasin. That don't they realize that so many people have died before them? And those people will not come back in this dunya again. They will be resurrected one day, but they will not come back to this dunya. Reminder that we all will leave this dunya someday. We will not be coming back to this dunya anymore. So whatever we leave behind is gone. We are not getting it. The only thing that we would be getting in Akhirah is our deeds that we have sent for our future. Whatever deeds we have performed, those are the things we will be getting after our Hashr. And as there is a well-known saying in Arabic language, which is in the light of a hadith, that al-qabr sanduq al-amal. That grave is the container of the deeds. Whatever deed we perform in this life, it does not just fly out in the air. Everything gets preserved for us in our grave. Just imagine that you have a box. And every dollar that you earn, you put it into in that box. Every penny that you have, you put it in the box. So whenever you open the box, whenever you happen to be over there and you need something from the box, it's there for you. Same thing Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is telling us. That this grave contains all of our amal. Good deeds, bad deeds. They are all in our grave. They are placed in our grave. And when the person will be placed in his grave, then he will see all of those deeds over there. So nothing is just flying out in the air that I don't know where it's going. Every look, every word, every action performed by any parts of our body, all of this is getting preserved over there for us in our qabr. And finally, one day we will be sitting with all of our deeds. No one else will be with us. We will be sitting there with all of our deeds over there. Our a'mal. Whatever we have done. Many times we feel that, okay, even if this is wrong, I'm doing it with sincerity. Sincerity is not enough. And the deed itself has to be the right deed. It has to be the type of thing that will help us. If a person is losing his money out of sincerity, doesn't mean that people are going to just come back and give him his money, that because you were very sincere and nice, we will give you all of your money back. No, you won't get it back. You spend it, you spend it. You lose it, you lose it. A'mal as-salihah that depend on the instruction given in Quran and Hadith. They do not change according to our sincerity. That if a person is very sincere in doing something wrong, that thing will be considered to be something good. And it is an extremely important thing we need to realize. فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَهُ وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَهُ. Whoever will do an atom of good will see it over there, and an atom of evil, the person will find it over there. وَوُضِعَ الْكِتَابِ فَتَرَى الْمُجْرِمِينَ مُشْفِقِينَ مِمَّا فِيهِ ويقولون يا ويلتنا ما لهذا الكتاب لا يغادر صغيرة ولا كبيرة إلا أحصاها. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says on the day of judgment, when the books of the deeds will be placed over there, the sinners will be talking to each other. ما لهذا الكتاب, what type of book is this? لا يغادر صغيرة ولا كبيرة إلا أحصاها, that it contains every good and bad. Whatever I have done in my life, everything is in this book. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَوَجَدُوا مَا عَمِلُوا حَاضِرًا. You only see over there what you had done. وَلَا يَظْلِمُ رَبُّكَ أَحَدًا. Allah will not do anything wrong, which means there is no zulm, no evil will be added to the records. And nothing good will be taken away from your good deeds that you have performed. Everything will be there. So this is our akhirah. And this world, basically, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us a short time in this world to prepare for Akhirah. And in reality, if we look at our souls, if we look at our lives, every time we sit with our families at home, our concern is only this dunya. When we are advising our children, we are advising them about, you need to find a good job. you need to find some word